Hi, I'm Dave, the host and creator of Dopey, the podcast on drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. Everyone has been saying I should start making YouTube videos, so I figured I'd start with something I know nothing about, the daily reflections. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I know it's gonna be great. Trust me.
Good morning, Dopey. Your favorite podcast. Now make YouTube show. Good morning, Dopey.
Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to Good Morning, Dopey, our guide into the daily reflections, which is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. But if you're not an AA member, you can still watch the video. Nobody's going to come and get you. I just hope they don't come and get me. The disclaimer is this has nothing to do with the daily reflections except we're reading it. Has nothing to do with any 12-step fellowship, denomination, whatever, affiliation, whatever. Nothing. My name is Dave. I host a podcast called Dopey. I'm the dark comedy of drug addiction, all about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And now I'm doing this whole daily reflections thing. And we are going through it. And today is November 19th. And one thing you should know is that the daily reflections book is divided into 12 months, and just like the 12 steps are divided into 12 steps, so each month correlates with a step, and the 11th step is we sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood him, praying only for his knowledge or only for knowledge of his will. And that was all off the top, which is very impressive. So here we go. November 19th. I was slipping fast. We AAs are active folk, enjoying the satisfactions of dealing with the realities of life. So it isn't surprising that we often tend to slight serious meditation and prayer as something not really necessary. And of course, if you're an avid 12 steps and 12 traditions reader, you know that was on page 96. Yes, serious meditation and prayer are something not really necessary. That's what it says. I prayed this morning. I had to bake a cake for some reason, so I didn't meditate. So I forgoed my meditation for cake making. And that wasn't great. Now I'm all fucked up because I made a cake instead of meditated. Anyway, I'm going to continue. Meditation's good is the point. I had been slipping away from the program for some time, but it took a death threat from a terminal disease to bring me back, and particularly to the practice of the 11th step of our blessed fellowship. Although I had 15 years of sobriety and was still very active in the program, I knew that the quality of my sobriety had slipped badly. 18 months later, a checkup revealed a malignant tumor and a prognosis of certain death within 6 months. Serious reading. Despair settled in when I enrolled in a rehab program, after which I suffered 2 small strokes, which revealed 2 large brain tumors. As I kept hitting new bottoms, I had to ask myself, why was this happening to me? God allowed me to recognize my dishonesty and to become teachable again. I don't see how dishonesty got her tumors, or him tumors, but let's keep going. Miracles began to happen, but primarily I relearned the whole meaning of the 11th step. My physical condition has improved dramatically, but my illness is minor compared to what I almost lost completely. All right. Well, that's an interesting reading. I have to say, I was in the supermarket the other day, and I saw somebody wearing a sweatshirt, and on the sweatshirt it said, no matter where you find yourself, that is where you're meant to be. And I thought that was very interesting because, like, you can't be somewhere that you're not meant to be. It's like you can get tumors and die, and that's just what, that's God's will. That's what's supposed to happen. It doesn't make it easy or right or anything. I don't really understand this one, to be honest with you. I don't understand. Like he or she. Let's see. Although I had 15 years of sobriety and was still active in the program, I knew that the quality of my sobriety had slipped badly. 18 months later, a checkup revealed a malignant tumor and a prognosis of certain death within 6 months. Despair settled in when I enrolled in a rehab program. I don't see where the dishonesty is in this reading. I do understand how prayer and meditation make dealing with calamities easier. If you understand how this person was dishonest in this reading, leave it in the comments. Teach me. Help me to stay teachable. That's always a fun expression. Anyway, stay strong, Dopey Nation, and fucking toodles for Chris.
Dopey,